Me before my tan. Me after my tan. Okay. Okay. What are we even looking at here? Welcome back to If You Laugh, You're a Conservative.
All right, folks, we just landed. Thank you to the captain. Thank you to the cabin crew. That was a tremendous job. Really tremendous. It's Sunday night, and tomorrow is Monday. I know, a lot of work, a lot of emails, but right now, you made it home.
Sometimes this dude sounds more like Trump than Trump.
The government threatened a bunch of U.S. companies today in the region, including Google, Apple.
With what? What did they threaten them with? BB guns? Or?
Well, that's
they don't have much left to threaten.
My question.
No, President Trump, they have slingshots. Very scary stuff. What happens when you leave white people on an island for 200 years? He must be Australian. This is literally Timu, Elon Musk, and Trump.
I'm the translator, by the way. So how is everything? How's business? How's the SpaceX? Oh, SpaceX! You know. This guy talks to me like I'm intellectually challenged, but I love this guy. He's very patient.
Islamism hasn't affected me. Except it has. Yeah. Sorry, I only date Asian men.
You tell me an animal, I'll tell you if it's gay or not.
Panda.
Not sure.
Giraffe. Elephant.
Elephants, no.
Cheetah.
No. They dress gay, I think, but I don't think they are.
Bats.
Bats are way gay, dude.
How are bats gay?
First of all, they're hiding in the dark. You can't even see what's going on. Oh, it's dark. I'm going to fly into some other bats and just whatever happens. Wonder if I'd be a good Muslim or not.
You ever thought about doing it?
I think you have to be born into it, or you can just do it.
I think you can just do it.
Yeah.
Would you try it?
Maybe. I tried keto for I guess almost a month.
Mm-hmm. It kind of makes you smell bad though, doesn't it?
Which one?
Oh.
Keto. Yeah.
He jumped further than expected. Mamdani mocks the famous Margaret Thatcher quote about socialism.
Thought often of the Margaret Thatcher quote.
The Margaret Thatcher quote.
The Margaret Thatcher quote.
The problem with socialism is that you eventually run out of other people's money. If anything, my friends, it seems that you eventually need a socialist to clean up the mess.
It seems like you're begging the governor for more money, and you're trying to crowdfund free grocery stores.
It has been brought to my attention that one of my videos was controversial. Back in my day, this sign was easy to understand. Was it something I said?
You know, if you're saying something controversial in 2026, you're probably saying something true.
Everybody wants white privilege until it's time to pay to fill it up. I just paid $171 for 30 gallons.
Are we just going to gloss over the fact that his truck is named White Privilege?
And if you're wondering why I'm not complaining about it, one, I did this to myself. Nobody said I needed to get some big lifted truck. But two, I'm still 35 cents a gallon cheaper than the most that I ever paid for fuel under Joe Biden. And I'm willing to bet, because of everybody's short-term memories, that people forgot how much we were paying for gas under Biden. And I know everybody's like, well, I don't know if we should be in this war, and I don't know if I should pay for this. And guys, this pain is temporary. Bet by summertime, gas prices will have come back down. Things will have mellowed out, and the United States will be in a better position strategically. And sometimes, to get results, you got to make sacrifices. And honestly, if it means that we are in a better position for the long-term future, and China and Russia are in a worse position, then I'm all for it. And for all the people that are hoping that this goes badly for America and they're rooting for Iran, why would you cheer against the captain of the ship that we're all on? Doesn't make any sense. If you're an American, you should be rooting for America, because we're all Americans and we should all want America to win.
When we blockade a blockade.
News alert, Trump just opened the Strait for business, unless you're going to Iran. In the first 24 hours of the Hormuz blockade, no ships from Iranian ports made it past our fleet. 6 merchant vessels tried, and they were turned around. If a ship doing business with Iran gets anywhere near the blockade, Navy SEALs will board it, put a gun to the captain's head, and turn it around. The Wall Street Journal reports that 20 commercial ships have passed through peacefully into the Persian Gulf. Now, when Iran controlled the strait, that number was 0. Foreign tankers are starting to sail in and out, and Iranian ships aren't allowed to come in or out. CENTCOM says we have over 12 warships, 100 fighter and surveillance aircraft, and 10,000 service members out imposing the blockade, including the USS Tripoli, our amphibious assault ship. It's currently positioned in the Arabian Sea with 3,500 sailors and Marines on board, including the 31st Expeditionary Unit. They've been doing night deck shooting drills. And our F-35 stealth fighter jets were seen taking off from the Tripoli, too, helping us maintain supremacy in the skies and the high seas.
Look at the outfit that I chose for my fiance today. He's got the Zara top with the light blue jeans and the
Do you see homie up here in the top right?
Nike ones and his fitted. Shout out to TT.
Can you hurry up?
The Blue Angels and Thunderbirds Super Delta. I got 3 words for you. God bless America. Lensing the new apartment. Yes. Get rid of all the bad hot dog voodoo.
The U.S. and California government should pay.
Well, what do you mean by
everyone.
the government? You mean taxpayers?
Yes, I mean taxpayers.
Oh, so someone else should pay for your school?
Yes, that's how taxes work.
Yeah. I just find it funny, like the entitlement that you want somebody else to like pay for your schooling or your education.
That is how taxes work. Yes.
Okay. Yeah. I mean, I reject that fundamentally. Like, invest in yourself.
A lot of money is hoarded within rich people and companies, the top 1% of people, because they would still be rich. Like, what's the difference between someone who has 100 million and 200 million for like their lifestyle?
It's a big difference when you talk to an entrepreneur that's willing to like give up his entire life to go to take risks to change the world.
What's the difference in lifestyle? What's the difference in how you live?
This is how I know that you don't have an entrepreneurial mindset, is that if you feel the government is going to take more than half of what you earn, it disincentivizes risk taking. This is why America has been the place where we have still, and we're losing the edge, the greatest innovations, the greatest breakthroughs, the most incredible companies.
Okay, but can I cut you off there?
So let me just answer the question. Norway, Sweden, Finland, Denmark have a 55 to 60% tax rate at the top level. Can you name a single billionaire, entrepreneur, or big company from those 4 countries?
No, because I'm American.
You know who can name plenty of American companies? They can. Whether it be Tesla, SpaceX, Apple. We have the greatest and best companies because we're losing this. There is still this idea that if you take big risks in this country, you can get a payoff.
Shouldn't we incentivize Americans being successful?
I don't know if it's just a local thing, but do y'all have a highway that just ends like in the dirt, like she just done?
Imagine hitting that doing 80.
She's just done being a highway.
When he knows what you don't want in pictures. Oh. Yeah, that's a death sentence. He's up here doing crossovers, fighting Muhammad Ali, painting with Bob Ross. Hey, he's living his best life at this point.
I'm gonna finish my chest day with something nice and light. Something I should be able to do at least.
Did homie just flip a 100-pound dumbbell?
Something I should.
Why are you so cute? Huh?
Yeah.
Why? You're just the cutest little thing.
This next video, though, is all about hail. And check it out. Look at the baseballs falling in Madison Lake. This is coming from Terry Robb. You can see them make a splash. I hate to giggle, but it's a little funny when you're watching it safe from inside.
Those Minnesota roofers are going to be eating good tonight.
As those baseballs just rain down, and honestly, one of the largest number of big hail reports, anything larger than a golf ball we've seen here in a few years.
When my friend dressed up as a car.
How you feeling?
This is the best day of my life.
Of course. No, for him, this was the beginning of the end. Did you know that April 27th is National Prime Rib Day? I've never cooked one before, but I think we should do it, guys.
Those are some very hard hits. Woo! Scary situation right there. Driver against the asphalt for a long, long time. The 42 got sent back up for a really hard hit. And then right here, these are very, very tough tumbles against the asphalt.
42. John Hunter Nemechek just drives into the left rear quarter panel.
We all know Tiger Woods was driving this car.
Rides it all the way around.
Saw my dad mowing the lawn while I was driving by, so I figured I'd stop in and say hi. What are you doing?
I am proud to announce that we will open every single one of these stores by the end of our first term. And the first one will open next year. When the store will be open. So let me go with that. This store will be open in 2029.
Y'all got played. Every single one of you who voted for this man got played.
Promises made, promises broken. You know, I feel safer having this guy on the beach. I mean, who is going to challenge this man?
That's Jason Bourne.
How's the weather? A little chilly on the feet. Literally. I didn't know you could rat rod helicopters.
Frankencopters like 1, 2, and 4. 3's supposed to fly. Haven't done 3 yet. But anyway, that.
Can you fly these?
It's the product of 4 years of screwing around in the shop, buying old helicopter parts, and actually having a lot of.
Yeah, same energy. Tired of weed eating around these. Man, I wish. This is what happens when truck drivers drive all night.
But it what happened when you've been driving all day.
Homie just spawned a basketball in his palm.
Running all them miles, pulling on that knob, driving down the highway.
Nah, it looks like he grabbed a hot exhaust or something, man. That's crazy.
This is what happened right here. That's that 1,800 miles a night. That's that hand right there.
Growing up, I used to be super liberal. Open borders, high taxes, free social benefits. Then my frontal lobe developed and I stopped being retarded. It happens.
They had played 9 years together, and Big Papi never knew Dustin Pedroia's name.
He called me Pee-wee.
Pee-wee! And the story of how he finally learned it is hysterical.
Catcher comes over to me and goes, "Hey, what's up, Dustin?" I go, "Hey, what's up, man?" David walks over and goes, "What the f*** did he call you?" And I go, "What?" He goes, "What'd he call you?" I said, "Dustin." He goes, "Hey, why'd he call you that?" I go, "That's my name." He goes, "Oh, is that right?" I'm like, "Yeah, bro. I played 1,600 games with you. They've actually said it 5,000 times. Now batting number 15, Dustin Pedroia." And he goes, "I thought it was Pee-wee." And I'm looking at him, I'm like, "You thought my parents would name me Pee-wee?"
This is typical dude behavior.
Sometimes we see a couple of them throughout the day, sometimes I don't see them at all. What side are you on, Garrett?
That's adorable.
The world once held its breath for a little girl known as baby Jessica.
Have you guys heard about this?
Now, decades later, her name is back in the news. Jessica McClure Morales was arrested over the weekend in Midland, charged with assault causing bodily injury involving family violence. That's according to the Midland County Sheriff's Office. They also say it happened at her home. Morales is 40 years old now, but back in 1987, that is her right there. She fell 22 feet into an 8-inch well. The world watched as rescuers worked for nearly 3 days to save her.
From the well to the cell, Jessica's story. Coming to Netflix very soon. What is hidden under the pyramids? Stupid. It's the only thing that can explain it, man.
So Mom Donnie is getting started on the price-controlled, government-run grocery stores in New York.
I look forward to the competition. At our stores, eggs will be cheaper. Bread will be cheaper. Grocery shopping will no longer be an unsolvable equation.
in 2029.
One of those stores will be at La Marqueta in El Barrio.
When there's government-run grocery stores that are cheaper, the demand for those stores is very high. Let's say the price of eggs is $3 at this government-run grocery store, but $9 at the privately owned store down the street. You're going to see lines out the door for people to get these cheaper eggs.
Polly Market did one of these pop-up free grocery stores. The lines went on for blocks and blocks. Not everyone got in and got groceries. There's a reason why free grocery stores wouldn't work. There's over 8 million people in New York City.
Now, sometimes people will buy these eggs and resell them. And that happens, and they're going to start having to track who's buying what. You know they're going to do that in New York. So with these government-run grocery stores, you will eventually see restrictions on when you can shop there. This is what happened in Venezuela. You're also going to see shortages in these stores. The suppliers don't want to sell to these government-run grocery stores at a lower cost. They'd rather sell to the store down the street. You're also going to see the stores down the street shut down because they can't compete. You are going to see shoppers hoarding supplies, so they are going to have to put limits on items. You're also going to see a lot of the subsidized food that you see at food banks in these government-run grocery stores. You won't see a lot of organic, and you're going to see more processed foods. Think Jiffy peanut butter. Hopefully his experiment doesn't last long. It could lead to major food shortages in New York. It'll take a few years, but it will happen.
This is a social experiment that will fail, and it's to the detriment of the Americans living in New York City.
This is everything I got from one whole beef. This beef came in at 680 pounds. I got roasts, steaks, hamburger, offals, tallow, all in one beef. This can feed a family for a little over a year, and this is why most people go this route.
You know, if I had enough space in my refrigerator and or freezer, yeah, I would do this too.
All right, this is a pretty crazy one. So a Russian soldier in Ukraine was posting pictures on social media, and he forgot to do something.
He forgot to turn off his location.
Tell what it is here? We'll zoom in a little bit, and right here, he left the geotag on. Ukraine was watching as he posted a lot of pictures, but it only really gave him the general location in Kherson. But then he posted a video showing off his truck, saying, just came back from a mission, with a nice panoramic view of where they were living. From that, Ukrainian intelligence was able to pinpoint their exact location to this series of buildings here. And you probably know what happened next. Ukraine carried out a strike against that entire complex, and the Russian soldier who gave away the position survived.
What?
We know that because he posted a video showing damage from that attack.
This dude's an idiot.
In your racist slant, there's one thing.
That's the mayor of Baltimore pulling out the most powerful move in the deck, the race card.
Always got it in their back pocket, don't they?
But what line of questioning led to resorting to this?
Baltimore Mayor Brandon Scott refusing to answer a straightforward question, how he justifies the cost of his taxpayer-funded SUV, the most expensive executive vehicle of any top elected official in Maryland.
Yeah, how else is he going to be stunting on these hoes?
If you're a single guy in Newport Beach, why are you not hanging out at the Nobu Bar? Because it's literally all gorgeous women and there's not one man. It's literally the bar seats are full of women. Where's all the guys?
The guys are not there, and you're not going to convince them to come there because they know the reality. They know that meeting women at a bar, even if they are super attractive, is just not worth it today. Because it never turns into a real relationship. All it turns into is that man giving more and more of his resources to somebody that doesn't matter. And I understand why that's frustrating to women, because come on, you all have been enjoying the benefits of a man being able to pay for your nights out without giving him anything in return.
How did you guys meet your significant other? Let me know. I met my wife at work. Nothing too crazy. Throw a saddle on him.
And this person was driving on the highway when a turtle suddenly struck the windshield. The turtle was still alive and removed from the windshield, then brought to an animal shelter.
No radio, has a blank screen.
Have you tried the power button? That'll be $200.
Oh, look at that.
Customer states radio screen has a white line at the bottom of the screen when the reverse camera is on.
You mean your bumper?
Mexican word of the day, blueberry. I don't think I'm gonna go for my walk. Last time I did, the wind blew very hard. I lost my sombrero.
Can I ask a question? What is classed as a long drive to you? In my humble opinion, anything in England, anything over 30 minutes is a long drive.
30 minutes?
I've just been predicted that it's going to take 30 minutes to get to town. Now that's a road trip to me. But apparently in America, they're all just doing 40-minute trips to work and then another 40 minutes back. I'm sorry, you are basically a driver for a living.
I'd say anything over 10 hours is a road trip. I used to commute an hour to work, so it was 2 hours round trip, Monday through Friday.
There were some memorial cutouts made for some urban teens. And as you can see here they are doing what they love.
Is he holding a Glock?
They're life-size cutouts. They have the doves. And someone says, long live trench something.
Long live trench baby thang. And the other one says trouble crew. And they're holding Glocks. That's what they're memorializing, I guess, because those people, I'm assuming, passed away because of the doves. And then we have a clip here. This is from Chicago. There was a massive shootout. It's basically a minute straight of just shooting. Full auto. We can let that play.
I think this is so strange because obviously these guys are always, they're in the trenches, they're fighting out. These kind of gangbangers who have ops, they're always getting into some sort of shootout or they have their gun on them. But I never see very many of them train. They don't train for it. They just shoot like this. They shoot kind of around a car like this. These guys chose a high risk lifestyle. And if I had chosen a high risk lifestyle, I would do as much training as I could to give myself an edge.
I would try my hardest to get out of that lifestyle, man. This just shows you it's not color, it's culture. And this gang culture is toxic.
So why can't you go to war?
Reasons why I can't go to war. Number one, I get nervous. I get kind of nervous sometimes. My hands get sweaty, so I don't even think I'd be able to throw anything without it slipping. Like if I threw a grenade, it would probably just land at my feet.
Can I just speak on behalf of all Americans watching this video? We don't want you.
No, yeah, I got you too easy. We got these little grippy boys at work. I have an extra pair. I can give them to you.
Quit trying to turn this boy into a Marine. Let him light his little candle and stay at home. We don't want to die because of him.
Your mama's coming. She's right there.
Where?
To your right. Yeah. That's her. That's her. That's her. That's her. I was gonna let her out, but it's too much.
Too much traffic.
No, you stay right there and go get that baby. You get that baby.
The only better feeling is coming home and a kid is waiting for you.
Why can't liberals ever answer this question?
He uses he, him pronouns.
Okay, what is a he? What is a he?
A man?
What is a man? What is a boy?
Whoever identifies as a man or a boy.
Can you define man or boy without using the term man or boy?
What? If somebody identifies as such, that is what they are.
How do you know that is a boy over there?
Because he told me.
But what does that mean that he is?
This is not what I'm talking about today.
Just what is a boy? What is a man?
I'm happy to talk about ICE on campus if you'd like. You guys actually did see our memorial over there.
So what do you think about if one of these guys showed up to your campus before they killed someone?
Did they actually murder people?
Yes, they did.
Correct.
Okay. This guy just murdered a woman outside of a gas station this month. This person killed his baby mama along with one of his other illegal alien friends. Wouldn't it have been better to deport them because they committed a crime coming here illegally than to wait for them to commit a crime when they're here?
Not having your papers and being a documented citizen, that is a civil offense, not a criminal one.
Where do you find that at?
The law.
Which law?
I don't know the statute number. I just know that it's a law.
Do you know what code it's under?
No, I don't memorize that stuff.
Well, I have it here for you. It's Title 8, U.S. Code 1325. It is a criminal offense for illegal entry. It's not civil, it's criminal. It's a federal criminal misdemeanor.
Me reading this off a piece of paper, I can't trust you.
She can't trust the law as written, but she'll trust that you are whatever you say you are.
This neck tat cholo type is mad he can't get free Sunny D no more.
Happening, y'all. All you can get to drink now with your food stamps is water. Not eligible. It's happening, y'all. It's happening. What am I gonna drink now? Not eligible. What is going on, man?
Oh no, I gotta get a job.
What was supposed to drink?
So I guess Sunny D is a human right.
I don't know how we got there.
And then these food stamp programs were created in the 1930s to help people during the Great Depression. And then after that, it was intended for like single moms and like widows of military veterans, stuff like that. And now like a fully able-bodied cholo type with neck tattoos says, they're only giving us water. They're only giving us water.
Go mix some concrete. Go do something, man.
And he's mad he couldn't buy that Gold Peak tea for $2.50, but you could buy tea bags for the same price and make gallons and gallons of tea, but he don't feel like doing that Betty Crocker shit.
Yeah, miss me with that Betty Crocker shit, I say. And that's something we've always said for this SNAP EBT stuff. Like, these people are complaining about stuff. You need to be soaking beans, making rice with like some scrap protein, getting creative. This is not society's job to give you consumer packaged goods that are ready to consume right now.
Tried to April Fool's my husband, but he didn't even notice. Just a whole can of refried beans in there. He's like, this is better than your usual cooking, honey.
Girl, what are you normally feeding that man? Because he is very much enjoying that full bean burrito. The look on his face that I'm seeing is that this is like the top 10 meals that he's ever enjoyed. So it's either that this meal is a whole lot better than the typical meal that you make, or it's that you just don't typically cook for him.
Ah, that could be it. Because when my wife makes me food, I don't care what it tastes like. I'm just happy she cooked for me, man.
And he's really enjoying the experience because he feels like this is effort from you. It's love from you. And he really, really enjoys that.
Now, if you don't think people would resell the groceries from these free grocery stores, they already do it with the EBT food.
Now, a lot of people are using EBT to buy food, which they put into plates and then they resell.
You guys have probably seen it on social media, Instagram, Facebook, wherever, where people are selling plates. They call it selling plates, and they buy the styrofoam separated thing, and some entrepreneurial hood types cook and sell plates. Now that's fine as long as you're paying the money and then you're making the profit, right?
Yeah, it really cuts your overhead costs when you don't have to worry about the margins because EBT pays for the food.
We're now learning that a lot of people are doing that with EBT, and it's now affecting their business, this government shutdown. This is kind of a big industry in the urban community. Here's a Facebook group that I screenshotted. We Got Plates, Phoenix. And it's got 37,000 members for people who want to buy or who are selling plates. And so here's a story we just wanted to highlight because a lot of people don't know this type of scamming is going on. You won't believe how much prison time this Michigan black woman is facing for using her food stamps to fund her bakery. A Michigan baker refused a plea deal after allegedly misusing over $20,000 in SNAP benefits to fund her bakery.
Yeah, what beer are you thinking about getting? Dude, I don't know. What do you think? Maybe the Bud Lights? Yeah. Could we go for it? Yeah, go for it. I don't know, though. If that's... Oh my God. Oh my God, my voice. Oh my God, my voice. Oh. What do I do? What do I do? Dude, touch the Millers. Touch the Millers. Get some Miller Lite. All right. Is that? Oh my God. Oh yeah, it's back. Yeah, we're good now. Dude, that was close. All right, maybe we stay away from Bud Lights. Yeah, that would have been bad, bro. Yeah.
The justice system has just humbled this nuisance influencer, and South Korea did not take it easy on his punishment. Johnny Somali has built his entire online career out of being the worst tourist on the planet. He travels the world to harass locals, disrespect cultural monuments, and be as obnoxious as possible to create outrage.
Dude's making Americans look bad.
And live streams at all. He's pulled these stunts in Japan, Israel, Thailand, Indonesia, and largely gotten away with it. But then he took his vile behavior to South Korea and quickly learned their legal system works a bit differently. After a relentless string of public disturbances, desecrating memorials, and causing chaos wherever he went, the South Korean government had enough. They arrested him, took his passport so he couldn't flee, and dragged him to court. But even then, he refused to take it seriously, reportedly showing up to his first court appearance late, drunk, and wearing a MAGA hat. The legal battle dragged on for over a year, but the verdict is finally in. Johnny Somali is officially headed to a specialized labor prison for the next 6 months.
Probably his first job. Dear world, we do not claim this man. You can keep him in that labor camp as long as you need him.
Okay, I'm just gonna get one, all right? It's just one, all right? How bad could one be? It's not that expensive. It's not, well, I mean, I have to get it a friend, right? I mean, who's he gonna talk to? He's gonna get bored. And you know, what if they get sick of each other? You know, they need a third guy. And Honestly, I have 3. I might as well get the whole set.
Trying steak as a lifelong vegetarian.
Right, trying steak for the so she's trying steak for the first time.
Before for my boyfriend, so
Let's see if it's cooked through properly first.
Okay. I mean,
Like, you don't want it rare for your first one.
Jeez. Ribeye, I cooked it in avocado oil.
That's pretty, I reckon that's pretty good. Like, that's sort of medium well to medium, which is how I like it. She's going to die for this. She's going to love it. Look at this. She's turned.
This magic moment.
Turned. Like that.
Something other than that's really good, because that's better than really good. I'm just kind of processing this.
Better than really
I wanna bite with the garlic.
good. Stop it.
Her life just changed for the better. This squirrel's anti-American.
You?
This is a hate crime.
Are you happy? You satisfied?
Have you been to the Pass No Kings protest?
Yes.
Well, congratulations, you did it. We got rid of Maduro and we got rid of the Iran king. We got rid of 2 kings so far.
Okay, so I get it. So what we have done is got ourselves in a war with no exit strategy and left the exact 2 governments in place.
What if,
We're done.
Damn.
Carson, what are you doing?
Getting sucked by a bass.
What do you mean?
Look,
Dude, your thumb isn't... What the heck?
I'm getting sucked by a bass.
Now that's fishing. Don't even need a hook. A Volvo pickup Hellcat? It's got to be Dubai, right? These libs are really putting in the work to sing songs at protests.
That's when the proud and mighty start to tremble. Just in case you're wondering. Just in case you're wondering. Just in case you're wondering. Hey, hey, look this way. This is what democracy looks like.
How dare you? Democracy is not that gay.
There was a London Marathon, and they had a bunch of waters for the people running, but look who ends up taking all the waters.
Migrants. And they're stuffing them into bags.
And they're stealing waters.
No sleep till.
Oh, you brought your own marker.
Yes, I do not want your fascist marker.
My fascist marker? What makes my marker fascist? What's the term for fascist?
I'm not doing this with you.
Well, he's actually disagreeing with us. He's on your side, so maybe y'all should get in like a huddle real quick. But what makes my marker fascist? I didn't know that markers could be fascist. Let me know and I'll throw it away.
Ideology here that you are trying to.
Yeah, you got a handicap placard?
Yeah.
You got a handicap sticker? See right here? It's handicap. Oh. You're gonna have to pay it out. It's $100. You got no handicap placard. Those are special parking. Are you handicapped?
This one is different. You're not taking my car.
Okay.
No?
Okay.
1 minute.
If you want to pay the $100, I'll write a receipt. If you want to pay the 100, you can pay the 100. If not, I'm gonna throw it out. If you want to pay the 100.
I mean, her English isn't great, but shouldn't you know from the symbol on the ground and in front of the car, you shouldn't park there.
I sent ChatGPT an audio file of a series of fart sound effects and asked what it thinks of my music. This is what it said. I listened to your track. Here's a straight, honest reaction. First impression is a cool, lo-fi, late night, slightly eerie vibe. It feels more like an atmosphere piece than a traditional song, which actually works in its favor. It reminds me of something that would play over a quiet city montage or end credits. Okay, let's take a moment to play the audio
let's
he
hear
uploaded
the fart,
to ChatGPT.
because I have not heard this yet.
Tell me what movie. Tell me down in the comments what movie or show was so terrible that this should be the audio for the end credits.
This is not late night vibey at all. I am.
My dog listening to my drunk karaoke.
Living is without you. Can't live.
Homie's thinking I need a new owner. What video made you laugh? Drop a comment down below. Don't forget to like and subscribe to Conservative Vibes. I'm CV, and I'll see you in the next video. Grab a God Bless America shirt from conservativevibes.com. Happy birthday, America.
That's those conservative vibes, country roots and American pride. If you made it this far, go on, hit that subscribe. We'll be right back tomorrow with conservative vibes. Oh yeah. So God bless you. God bless home. From the back road to the heart of the globe. Till the next good talk. Till the next deep dive. You keep your faith, your fire, and your conservative